So, if you're watching this, that means you're interested in the Legacy Cup and you want to know more about it, with probably a lot of questions. Well, that's perfect because I'm about to explain everything in details so that you have all the information you need. The Legacy Cup is a Rift tournament that will go through two phases, the qualifiers and the playoffs. Let's start with the qualifiers. Everyone can participate in the qualifiers. They start on December 10th and end December 15th. All information and submissions are done in the TFP Discord, so I would advise you to join it if you still haven't. On December 10th, we will announce one normal difficulty rift. The goal is quite simple. You have 5 days to get the best time you can on that rift, but of course, there are rules to follow. All the players in your team cannot play with the rings nor elite modules. These are banned to make everyone on the same power level. One last rule we will add is having unique weapons. But what do I mean by unique weapons? Well, a weapon can be played maximum once per team. So that means if someone in your squad is using Portal, no one else is allowed to play Portal. We add this rule to force a bit more strategy and build making from the teams, allowing you guys to cook. And that's it. There are no other rules to follow. Unique weapons, no rings, no elite modules. Good luck. Okay, but now how do I submit a run? On this part, we will be quite strict, so please make sure you follow what I'm about to say. The run you submit has to be a video. We will not allow screenshots. You have to record your run from the beginning to the end, and very important part, please do not forget this, please. Once your run is over, check the build of all the players in your team to prove that you were not using rings or modules. And do this before going to the lobby. Do this during the end of the run screen. I am sorry, but if you don't do that, we cannot accept the run. The video can then be submitted in the TFE Discord. There is a submission channel. You go on it, you click on submit your run, and this will create a private channel that only you and the admins can see. You can post as many runs as you want there. Of course, we will take your best time as your submission. The video can be directly uploaded on Discord, but if the file is too big, you can upload it on YouTube as unlisted and send the link, or on Google Drive, or on third-party websites like WeTransfer. If your device is not 20 years old, you should have a recording feature already integrated. Otherwise, here are some apps you can use to record your screen. Okay, so you know the rules and how to submit a run. Now, how do the qualifiers work? At the end of the 5 days, the 8 best teams will be qualified to the playoffs. All the others are eliminated. If 2 teams have exactly the same time, then the team that submitted their run first wins. But I will warn you straight away, one player cannot be in 2 or more teams at the same time. If you are playing with 3 friends and get a good run that you submit, then later you play with 3 other friends and get an even better run that you also submit, well then your first team will be disqualified. So make sure that you trust the people you play with and you stick with them. Otherwise that will just cause free drama. A team can be made of 4 or 5 players. But if you go with 5 players, you have to acknowledge that your rewards will be split among more people. Alright, if you were here to understand how to play the qualifiers and that's it, you have all the information you need, you can leave the video here without problem. Now I'm gonna present the playoffs, which is honestly the coolest part about this cup. But remember, only 8 teams will play them. We will have a seeding based on the qualifiers results. Seed 1 and 2 will be placed on opposite sides of the bracket, and Seed 1 will play against Seed 8, 2 versus 7, 3 versus 6, and 4 versus 5. We will do quarterfinals into semifinals into a grand final. It's a single elimination bracket. That means if you lose, you're out. Okay, but how does a match work? Teams will 1v1 each other on different rifts, but this time, it's not about spending days and days speedrunning to get one good time. No, it's a direct 1v1, one run, best time wins. Let me explain. We will have both teams playing at the same time. They will start a run and stream it to admins to prove they are not cheating, plus so we can see their time at the end of the run. The team that clears the rift the fastest gets 1 win. You need 2 wins on the same rift to win the rift. So you can win 2-0 or 2-1. This is why we call that a best of 3, because you can play maximum 3 runs. To win the match, you need to win 3 different rifts. So you can win 3-0, 3-1, or 3-2. This is why we call that a best of 5, because you can play maximum 5 rifts. So now you probably get it. A match is a best of 5 of best of 3, need 3 rifts to win, and you need 2 runs to win a rift. Now I need to add a bit more information. All the playoffs will be played on the same pool of 8 normal rifts. At the beginning of the match, both teams can ban 1 rift for the whole match. Then, the team with the best seeding gets to choose the first rift to play. After that, the loser always chooses the next rift. And you are not allowed to pick a rift that has already been played. When it comes to the runs themselves, the rules are almost the same as the qualifiers. No rings, no elite modules, unique weapons, but also each gadget can be used maximum twice in your team. So for example, if 2 players have Pew, then no one else in the team is allowed to play Pew. For each rift played, both teams are also allowed to ban 1 item. I'm not saying 1 weapon, 1 gadget and 1 passive, no, just 1 item. So now strategizing and build making is really going a step further, because you can really cook. And now the coolest part, all the matches will be recorded by the teams themselves, and the footage will then be used to create 1v1 videos in which everyone can follow the competition. This is the very first step towards Moko Esports. See this whole cup as the seed to something that could one day become actual worlds. So anything that is not perfect, that's great, because we can learn from it. The rewards are as follows, and they will be directly given by Supercell. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks and good luck if you will participate. And if there is any question you still have, feel free to ask it in the comments. I will for sure see it. Don't be afraid, as stupid as the question can be, even if it's not in English. I mean, translators exist, bro. And I will see you in TFE on December 10th for the reveal of the rift you will have to play for qualifiers. I mean, who knows? This might be the start of your legacy.